Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be giving a clean tone demo on this 2018 Epiphone SG Special VE. This is one of the cheapest model you can find in the market nowadays. And unlike the G400 model I gave a demo to a while back, this one offers a much more modern tone than vintage. And unlike that model, there's only two knobs, one volume and one tone. However, it does comes with a killer 700T pickup at the bridge and a slightly hotter 650 pickup at the neck. So how does this sound? Let's find out now. We're going to be starting at the middle pickup. So that means that I will be playing two pickups at the same time. So let's play. The neck pickup. And then finally, the bridge pickup. So here's the overall demo, a small demo of this guitar. Don't worry, in my future videos, I will be giving more. I will be paying more or giving more demo on this guitar and my previous other guitar I have with using different pedals, different tones, so that you will hear much more different dynamic of what each guitar can provide. So that will be my 2021 project. So you will hear more about this guitar in the near future videos. Aside of that, overall I could say that this is a very nice guitar. I'm very surprised with the pickup. In terms of the tones, even though you only have two knobs, it does provide a very good modern kind of tone. And if you went to other people's channel and you see the comments when they also compare this guitar to other guitars like the G400, most of them would say the pickups for the G400 is much more articulately more clean, or I guess much better sound. But in my opinion, I don't know if that has to do with the G400 I have. That I don't know if that has to do with the year, but and also the fact that this one doesn't have a cover on. You're actually able to give a much more hotter tone of that, which of course I know the cover has to do with something with it. But also I also find the pickup for these two actually sound much more cleaner and much more articulate than the G400 models I have, which I find that quite surprising, because the G400 models actually cost much more. I think for retail price it costs around $400 to $450 US. But for this one, it only costs about $200 to $250 new. So that's like half of the price of what a G400 guitar costs. And what's best of it is that I bought this used, so that even though it kind of look a little bit beat up, it only cost me about $55 US for this one. So this is a steal, and I think this is gonna be a keeper for me. Aside that, so basically, without digressing the topic anymore, I find the pickup for this one is so much better than the G400 model I have. It's much more cleaner, especially the bridge pickup. It's so much more like powerful, hotter, and much more cleaner tone than my G400 model. Aside with that, also I find the finish, this is a satin finish, which makes this much more movable on the net than my G400 model, which I think in my video I said that you kind of feel much more plastic, and this one it doesn't feel like that. And the neck is actually much more better. I think the side of the neck is also much better than my G400 model, so it's much more easier for me to move around. However, the down point of this, or at least in my opinion, I personally prefer black inlay than dark inlay, but that is just only for the presentation of it. So I think many people prefer either one, so that's fine. But the worst thing I don't like this guitar is the tuner. The tuner doesn't stay that it doesn't stay as tuned as my G400 model. So, but with this price, I mean, you can definitely pay for a little extra to replace the tuner if you have the chance. So overall, for a beginner guitar, this is not a bad guitar. This is a very good guitar. And instead of paying 200 more, this for a G400, this is definitely like you kind of a win or lose situation. I mean, if you get this and you don't feel like, oh, maybe guitar is not for me, at least that, you know, this guitar is not that expensive to get rid of. But while the G400 is quite more expensive. So, and I think that this actually sounds much better than the G400. So that may be that in the end, this will not go as a waste. So, in my opinion, if you're like a beginner, definitely go for this guitar if you have a chance. But of course, if you want to try the G400, that's also a not bad guitar as well. So that's my opinion on that. And also, I think G400 is much better looking, also because of the black inlay and the pickups they have cover, and I think many people prefer that for some reason. For me, it really doesn't matter as long as I have a good amp. So and of course, and also like I said before, it only comes with two knobs, but with the white pedal and kind of you know, if you have a processor, you don't really miss much with the tone, the versatile of this guitar. I don't think you're gonna lose a much tone that you could get compared with the G400 models. So so I think that's what all I have for today. So I hope you guys find this demo helpful, and hope to see you guys next time. Thank you. Bye, guys.